And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. 'Cause all I do.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena.
Yeah. What's that camera? Huh? Uh-huh. Damn.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2.
I need to change something real quick.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
It's taken away by Smith. Irving drives in from about 19 feet. Can't hit. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson inside the line. Love grabs the board. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you
That
didn't
dude's killing y'all right
and
there.
then the one you allow the opponent to get.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And he gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
To the middle. Here's Love. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And stolen by Barnes. And Thompson kicks to Green. Passes it to Barnes. It's Curry with the drive. To the inside. Bogut. Back to Curry. Misses the finger roll. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Some cherries around here.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron.
Come on, yeah.
And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Smith. Fry passes to Shumpert. Power down with both hands.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Ezeli's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. And it's blocked. Here's Thompson.
Hell no.
And
Wow, bullshit, yeah.
Fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the sixth best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Man, how this motherfucker over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Already have. Got that landlord got cameras on them across the street facing this house. Yeah, but I mean, it ain't even for me. He already let me know what he was doing.
Here's Dellavedova.
So
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He feeds it to Fry. Got a piece of it. Shumpert gets a wide open
what
look.
he doing.
Mozgov dishes to Fry.
Yeah, easy call.
Not really.
You can hear the
He
snap
in
all the way
Baltimore
over
right
here
now.
where we are.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Here's Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Smith with a wide open look. And another miss by Cleveland.
They hold the early advantage on the
come
glass.
on.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's Bogut.
I was paying attention they switched to Mozgov.
Bogut's got his second bucket.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
From the low block, Barnes can't get it to go. Smith.
Wet. Ooh.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Warriors lead by 1. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Oh.
Yeah, also something
See,
I like
almost went
out of them
backward,
so
right?
far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And that one's good. Barbosa's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Really aggressive.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Shumpert. Azili kicks to Iguodala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about
Oh,
it.
they wouldn't let me pass.
You come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Dellavedova, the pass to James. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And Thompson sends it back. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Warriors on D. It's a 3-point game. Irving scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets
so
it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
What a year for the Warriors.
You some Brown.
For the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there
Sure
were a
him up
number of
again.
surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Yo.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And now
some
the
Brown.
Cavaliers. Fast break.
Thank you.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Curry the bucket on the
That's why
assist
I
by
shot,
Barnes. Curry's got his first basket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Back to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Warriors the rebound. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Kicks to Barnes.
Thank you.
And stolen by Love.
Playing with it too much, yeah.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, how about the
Good
sharp
ball,
steal
man.
and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play.
What the hell?
To build some momentum.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and
Man, they gave you that
by
shit
16
right
wins
time.
last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
Different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for Thompson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Barnes. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from LeBron.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Green. Tipped away.
Their turnovers are really prominent. I know they're leading, but eventually it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
Undisciplined with the ball leads to unforced turnovers, no doubt about it.
Irving with a clean look.
Hit it, bro.
It's rebounded by Golden State.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Back to Curry. Outside, Green. He kicks it to Barbosa. 6 to shoot. Thompson inside the line.
Wow, he still hit that
another
shit.
basket for Golden State.
That defense
And
all
how
along.
does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team, unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Williams, he's checked in for Irving. The Warriors also with a sub. Rush is checked in. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Back to Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He barely even made that.
Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
And it's Iguodala missing. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket. 32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rush. Here's Iguodala. Another shot. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Smith.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
At the line number 2.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier Girls.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Just a fantastic game for Thompson. 12 points and 2 blocks.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Here's Irving. Good D by Thompson.
Should have just shot this shit.
Tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access
Well,
to the
finish some passes
basket.
to
That
Ron
and me
James
looking
by many
down in the
surveys,
corner.
And no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserved it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of
Let's go,
our game,
baby.
as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
And Bogut slams it in.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The drive by Smith.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
About that.
Foul, no good. Warriors trailed by 3. Inside. Here's Green.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Irving. The Warriors pull it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Feeds it to Green. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Smith. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Spates checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Green gets it to go.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Irving. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Here's Thompson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thompson's got 14 points for the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. The drive by Smith. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Love's got his second bucket.
Man, you just got to rave and marvel at a shot like that from Kevin Love.
Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of 3-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor.
What?
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard.
Started playing
a
my
lot of those
season.
wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Channing Frye. Golden State also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Livingston in for Brandon Rush. Here's Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Good game for Irving. He's got 14 points now and 3 great steals.
15.
He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
second free throw, no good.
Ooh, almost had that.
Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed.
And he just
about to make
leaves
a
the
run
D
for
in
it,
the
huh?
dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Cavaliers with some changes. Fry comes in for LeBron. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Golden State also making some changes. Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Sean Livingston. Here's Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Now you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Williams passes to Fry. "36 seconds left to play here in the third. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
It's Thompson off the drive. Barnes can't get it to go. Now Cleveland moving it up. Moving it up. Count the bucket.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Thompson for three. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Cleveland ahead, up 5. It's the end. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Warriors trail by 5. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with a league best 28 road wins.
Irving attacking. Smith for three. Thompson dishes to Irving. The offensive rebound. Out to Smith. Green against Love. Here's Thompson. James, the pass to Love.
What?
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And taking a...
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
They double-team Curry. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Smith for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. And Thompson kicks to Green. Shot from 12.
No, that ugly
knocks down the jumper.
motherfucker.
Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth.
I don't know how that happened.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Rush. Curry again, Irving. 5 to shoot. Green.
Oh my God.
Drops. That's his 9th field goal in the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Need a new formula.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
Come on, LeBron.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Green. He's got 21 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Irving dishes to LeBron. It's stolen by Green. And now Curry running the floor all by himself.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Right side Jefferson. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. LeBron with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Green. The pass to Barbosa. Nobody near Barnes. And he gets the bounce as that one drops in for him.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And they double him up with LeBron. Jefferson attacking. Irving with it. Picked up by Thompson. And he's able to get it back.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't.
Come on.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. Back to Thompson. Now the feed to Green. The D from Love.
That's good, y'all.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fit guys off and get those rebounds. And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's
that ain't gonna work.
Money.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Irving from long range. Out to Smith. Irving drives in. James outside. And here's Love for 3. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
God, yeah.
That's his first foul.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Green passes to Barnes. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first. Next puts them up by 5.
So you gotta be in the morning.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Again, Love missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Prescott looked good yesterday.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 8.
Hey, I broadcast this shit
20
too.
seconds left to the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
You summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, I was thinking about that
Hey,
man.
I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that. But at some point,
Oh, no, see, now
if
I'm
it's
going to have to
over,
play this.
it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be
Oh,
easy
well,
on the road, but they
hostile.
didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Yo. Put them mad in.